Well, people, it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. I didn't go to the bank today, and I probably won't either. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Mainly because of bad decisions last night led to a hangover today. And welcome to my vlog. Let's just say I have a sharp reminder as to why I quit drinking in the past. Why I'm not gonna drink anymore in the future. Like, if you do the math, I don't even know why I started off like that, but I don't know what I'm saying. Looks like we got a bit of snow outside. Son of a bitch. Tomorrow I only work 8 to noon, and it's gonna be a slow day because it's friggin' New Year's Eve. I only drank 6 beers last night because I still have 6 in there. So it's not like I did the one day where I drank, 17 beers and then complained about a hangover. I only had 6, and they just waffle stomped me. Oh well, nothing like a good blade steak to help solve a hangover's flaws. Like, my goodness. Like, back in September when I made that video about the hangover and saying, that's it guys, I'm done. This reminds me why I made that video. A lot of people are like, yeah, drinking's fun. You get drunk and your inhibitions are gone. And you can just relax and chill. Can confirm. But if you don't drink right, as in mix in a water every once in a while, things can kind of get a little bumpy. Let me tell you, things right now are very freaking bumpy. Like I say, sometimes a good blade steak goes a long way. That thing's not done yet? Jesus, Murphy. I don't even want to have a coffee because I'm going to end up going to bed in a couple hours anyway. Like I said, I got to be up early tomorrow for work, so we start back into the rotation. Wow, this thing's freaking noisy. But yeah, I'm basically done with liquor now. Like, I have 6 left in the fridge. They will get drank. Someday. Maybe I'll have them tomorrow after I'm done doing all my running around. Because I thought I'll go to the bank tomorrow. Then we'll hit up Best Buy and grab that Google Home Mesh, that Wi-Fi setup. We should be good to chill out. We gotta work New Year's Day, mind you, 8 to 4. But, I might have a couple beers. But once those beers are gone, I ain't buying beer ever again. Holy crap, let me tell you what. There we go. Feeling so much better. Had that steak, had some water. Feeling a lot cleaner and better. Probably should have a shower. Oh man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that once I'm out of beer, I'm done with beer. I'm done. Game over. Shut her down. Kind of almost want another steak though. Holy friggin' blurry mode. Kind of almost want another steak, and you know what? I think I'm gonna make another steak. They're just small little friggin' shitty blades, so like 150 grams a pop. This is that keg steak spice that I bought, and look, I've been eating a lot of steak lately and I barely put a dent in it. That's pretty friggin' good, I do say so myself. Definitely get a lot of value in one of these for double the price of the Montreal steak spice little friggin' stupid shakers. I want to buy the keg chicken one next. I heard that one's really tasty. Alright, fire it up. 15 minutes. Get it nice cooked. I know. You should cook your steak so it's pink in the middle. Eat it how you like it. Like it how you eat it. Away she goes. Oh man. After next weekend, boys, no more weekends. I get to see what it's like to live a Monday to Friday 9 to 5. It's gonna be friggin' sweet. I was gonna take my stuff out to the garage, my garbage can. Did I already put a dent in that? Oh no, it's just built that way. Okay, good. My new garbage can. Taking the garbage out. And I gotta find a home for this. I'm gonna have to do some more cleaning in the living room or kitchen. And I gotta find out what I'm gonna do with this. I think we're gonna take it apart and, see how calcified the lines are. It's pretty gross. I was almost tempted to bring it to work and use it on my desk, but look at the state it's in. It's pretty gross. It's kind of disgusting. And my new tree choppers. I showed these yesterday. Basically, they extend. You press this button, and you can extend out the pole to give you more reach. Dad had a set of these, but his were different. He twisted them to open them up, but something broke on them, so they wouldn't lock. So the handles kept extending out. And I used the crap out of them over the summer to help clean up that tree, and it worked really, really well. And well, this is just going to be great for doing anything that requires an extension cord with outlets. Like, Dad had one. Actually, I think he used it for the tree. No, I can't remember what he had it for something. He was over here, maybe when I can't remember now, but he had it with him, and I was like, dude, that is sweet. I need that. And it's got the built-in crank so you can wind it back up. I got to take the wrapper off of it. But yeah, that's going to be friggin' mint. See, I bought one of those orange put your own extension cable on it with the crank. Only thing I don't like about that one is you got to take the wire off the whole thing every time you want to use it. You can't leave it on there. So if you only need like, you know, 10 feet of extension, you got to take the whole 25, 50, 100 foot cable off the damn thing in order to use it. Where with that one there, if you only need to go 8 feet, we'll only take out 8 feet of cable, run your, you know, your 4-strip power block thingy to where you got to go, and then get your job done. Way more efficient. I was wondering about these coffees, if they're actually the pods or those stupid little tea bag pods, and these are actually real freaking pods. Nice. Probably gonna start getting into those tomorrow before we go to work. Drive a couple coffees in the face and get after it. Found my super old Tim Hortons cup. I used to love this thing, man, for drinking coffee at Onterra. It's got a lid. It's right here. You know, fire it on there, and you can close it and open it and keep your coffee from spilling everywhere, and then have a drink. Awesome travel mug. It just doesn't fit in any cup holder known to man because of its fat base, but it's got this like nice pad on the bottom for like a non-slip, and you know, it sticks to surfaces, so that's pretty cool. And I found this one here. My ex bought this for herself. I don't know why she didn't take it, but it's a nice ceramic cup, 12 ounces, and it had a lid. But do you think for the life of me I know where the hell that lid is? But that's a nice cup too. You know what? I'm gonna make myself one of these new coffees. These medium roast. It's what time right now? 6 o'clock. I'm not going to bed for another probably 5 hours. So we'll press the button. See how long it takes for this thing here to... I screwed up, guys. I read the manual for the Keurig because I was wondering like what the procedure is. Yesterday when I made a coffee with it, I wasn't supposed to drink that coffee. I wasn't even supposed to make a coffee. I was supposed to force hot water through it to clear it out because that's what you do on the first run. And whoops! Ah well. It's not like it killed me or anything. If anything, I didn't feel anything, so that's probably pretty good. One thing is this Keurig definitely takes a lot longer than my old one to drill off a coffee. So this is going to be one of those where I wake up in the morning and before I take a piss or do anything, I prep the coffee machine, and then I let Oreo out, and then I take a piss, and then I let Oreo back in, and maybe by then the coffee will be ready. Because my goodness, it still hasn't even started spraying. I think it's doing something now. There we go. Now we're getting some clear hot water. There we go. Now we're getting coffee. So that took a little bit longer than it should have, but it looks like the coffee's really hot with all that steam coming out of it. So that's probably pretty good. All I can smell is that steak. Oh, dinner's gonna be good, boys. Dinner is gonna be good. Well, second dinner. It doesn't quite fill one of these cups, but this is a 16-ounce cup. So that box was on top of the stove, and Scampers, I guess, got up there and knocked it down and decided to make it her new bed. My kitty is so weird, but not as weird as this friggin' thing. Bye. Coffee. Actually, that's pretty damn good. It's been a while since I've had a good coffee out of a Keurig. A lot of people hate Keurigs. I don't know why. But those same people are the ones that boil water and then put a coffee filter over top of their cup and then pour the coffee through the filter into the cup. And I'm just like, that's way too much coffee handling. So I really didn't have any plans for today's vlog, and that brings me to the new year. We discussed that the vlogs aren't always going to be super long. We've discussed that. And I got a kitty cat here shaped like a football, so I'm going to pet her for a bit. Probably noticed recently the vlogs have been about 13 to 18 minutes long. That's because I'm not doing much in a day, because it's freaking cold outside and I don't do anything in the cold. She was back on her box. Seriously, kitty cat. Hey, is that your new house? The box? Do you like the box? What are you doing? Is that good food? Is that good food? You like that guy? But yeah, like I don't really do much in the winter because it's cold out. But one thing I got to mention about this winter, and I talked about this with my parents, it's like so far it's been a pretty forgiving winter if you think about it, right? Like we had a couple of cold snaps, but not really cold snaps. It's been pretty much single digit all winter so far. Minus today. Like today we're probably sitting at around minus 10 out. But other than that, it's been like, you know, minus 6 and then plus 5 with rain and then minus 18 and then minus 10. Like it's been a really good winter as far as the temperature goes. But I still don't do anything outside. I still tend to like to hibernate in the winter like a grizzly bear. So That's why it's kind of rough to make vlogs. Where in the summertime, there's more going on because like I'm going to be doing the car and I'm going to be doing other things. I've already got my house straightened up. Well, not a lot, but it's better than the state it was in before, let me tell you. At least now when I come home, I don't look at this pile of crap and go, man, what did I do? It's one of those, I just kind of just want to chill. So making vlogs every day is kind of rough. Like, I'm still going to try, but I can't guarantee they're going to be like top-notch quality content because I just don't do anything in a freaking day. So it's one of those, what do you do? What do you talk about? How do you give her? You know, I only have so many stories because I didn't really do much in my youth to talk about now, and it is what it is. So, yeah, I really got nothing going on. Like I said today, and this is the reason why I quit drinking before, was number one, the hangovers are a pain in the brain, and number two, the hangovers ruin your next freaking day. Like, I had plans to go to the bank, and then I was going to scoot over to Best Buy and pick up that Google Home mesh. And I was going to set that up. But holy crap, I just for the life of me couldn't get myself out of bed because I was so drained with that friggin' hangover that I just wanted to sleep it away. So I got up, had some water, had some Tylenol, and went back to bed. And then woke up again, had another dose of Tylenol. And yeah, that's not living. That's big time bullshit. So for me, that's the main reason why I quit drinking back in September. And this little booze run on the weekend here reminded me that I think I need to upkeep that. You know, I don't need liquor in my life to have a good time. I can figure out how to do that without booze. Because let's face it, hangovers cock over the program. You know, I was going to put a workout in tonight, but man, I'm just not feeling it. Just not feeling a workout because I'm just so blah from destroying myself, and I should basically get on this Bowflex and give her. And that's another thing that actually I want to talk about is the new year. This whole new year, new me nonsense. You know, all my friends that know me know that I'm not one for making a new year resolution because New Year's resolutions are never fulfilled. People never ever do them. So why waste your time saying, this year is the year I'm going to be positive, or this year is the year I'm going to lose weight, or you know, whatever the case may be. This is the reason why the weight loss journey started in May and not, you know, January. I had full intentions on losing weight this year. Just so happens it took a medical scare to really push me over the edge. But whatever, right? Whatever. But seeing how there's like no events, like Christmas is the worst. Anybody can admit Christmas time is the worst for dieting. I was chatting with my cousin last night and she even said, she's like, yeah, like she started keto, I want to say in October-ish. She started going that route and she already started feeling good. Like she wasn't getting muscle cramps. She wasn't getting the bloated feeling. Her acid reflux took a break. She could actually sleep at night and was feeling great. But then Christmas came around, all the treats at work, and even I'm a victim of that because they've been buying pizza and stuff like that at work, and I've been indulging, and let me tell you, it's like when you're on a diet and you break that diet, your body reacts in a bad way. And, you know, you can use self-control and just not bother, but it's like when you don't bring a lunch to work and all you smell is that pepperoni goodness, you're just like, you know what, friggin', I'm going to have a slice. Then one turns into four really friggin' quick, let me tell you. But come the new year, I'm going to hammer down. I'm going to go at this diet pretty friggin' hard. I haven't been measuring my calorie intakes. I haven't been documenting my food on the Fitbit app. I haven't been taking calorie burn serious. I haven't been paying attention to anything. So on my downtime, I've been actually writing up a program that I'm going to do on the Bowflex. And I think I've mentioned it before in a previous vlog. But starting next week, when the routine kicks in of Monday 9 to 5, Monday to Friday 9 to 5, what I want to do is I want to be up at 6 a.m., get down here, you know, do the whole take a piss, pet the puppy, let him take a piss, And then I want to hit the cardio machine. Jump on the bike, run 10 minutes of HIIT without any food in my guts. Do 10 minutes of HIIT, get off of that, have a shower, make an egg, quite possibly shit my pants, and then have breakfast, have my coffee, go to work for 9, get out at 5, come home, hit the Bowflex, do weight training, have dinner, and call it. Now I want to get a schedule going for what parts of my body I'm going to work on what day, so that every day when I'm on the Bowflex I'm working a different area. So one day is going to be chest, one day is going to be back, one day is going to be legs, and legs will be every Wednesday, and then chest back on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday will be my days of rest from the weights, so I can basically recuperate, because I want to go heavier on the weights to really beef out. And on the weekends, I'll probably run the cardio just to get the metabolism going, get the heart rate up there so it burns some extra calories. That's my battle plan. Another thing I want to do is no more liquor. Quit the beers, quit the liquors. You know, this was an interesting experiment coming back to it. Hangovers suck. No thanks. I know, mix in a water. You know, have beer and have water. Make sure you're hydrated while you're drinking, and the hangover effect will be a lot less. I know this. I do. But at the same time, knowing and doing are two separate things. And knowing and doing is what I didn't do. I did the knowing, but I didn't do the doing, and I paid for it big time. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's just easier to say, screw the liquor. Cut those calories out because they're empty. They have no beneficial values to my goals, because like I said, I want to get down to 200 pounds. Right now I got the flexibility and the movement and the motion and all that to be able to paint the car. Like if I would have been 330 pounds trying to paint that Trans Am, I would have been winded the whole time, because back at that weight, bending over and doing stuff sucked. It hurt. It really hurt. I'd be winded. I'd be just devastated every time. So what is she doing? Freaking cat going into that cupboard in the entranceway, and then the dog just attacked the cat. Lovely. But yeah, I was last summer, not the one that just passed, but the one prior. I was pretty rough. This summer I was in a lot better shape. You know, I was able to push mow the front lawn in one swing versus having to do it and break it up into 2 to 3 parts, because I would just kill myself. I don't ever want to become like that again. I got to get on my friggin' workout regimen. I got to hammer down hard and get things did. So that's where I came up with this plan. I've been working on it for, I would say, for the past week, seeing how I was kind of slow at work. And I have Office on my computer, so I had the Excel spreadsheet going, and I've been designing my workout regimen so I built one of these back in the day with Angry Joe, and we used to go to the gym. We did a full body workout every day, but we targeted the areas differently every day, and it kept the body guessing, and you're always sore from recuperation. And basically it had the workouts on one side, and then you had your boxes to the left where you'd pencil in how much weight you actually pressed that day, or lifted, or curled, or whatever the case may be. So you can see how far you've come along and there's about maybe 10 boxes, so it would do 10 days per sheet. So you could, you know, mark down, you know, oh, today I did 135, but then at the end of the sheet, you're like, holy crap, I put 35 pounds of weight extra on that barbell or on that cable machine or whatever the case may be. So you can see your physical progress as you're adding more weight. And that's where I want to get to that's where I want to get back into again. The other thing is my wardrobe. This is ridiculous. This is a 3XL shirt. It's like a tent on me. What's really cool is, like I said before, you notice that I didn't get any clothes for Christmas. I didn't show you any t-shirts or jeans or anything like that. But what Mom went and did was, what Mom and Dad went and did, was they got me gift cards for a clothing store here in town called Mark's Work Warehouse. That's where this shirt came from. Really comfortable shirt, but it's a shame it's so big that it's like wearing a tent. And then 2 for the mall, and the mall just has a plethora of friggin' clothing stores, you know. They got Gap, they got Walmart, they got other stores that I don't even know about because I always buy my clothes from Walmart. So it's like when I hit my final form, I can go and pick up clothing that's actually going to fit me, which is going to be good. So I don't want to be a man of resolutions, of New Year's resolutions, because I don't believe in that. Like, January 1st, 2019 is no different than January 31st, 2018. It's just another day. People who think that the year makes the difference are probably the same people that think opening up an umbrella in a house is bad luck. I'm not superstitious by any means. I'm not, I don't believe in a new year means a new anything. Things happen. Things will happen daily. It's the way she goes. You know, you can say 2018 was a shit year. You can say 2017 was a shit year. You can say If you go into your day with that mentality that things are shit, then things are always going to be shit. That always bothered me with the just be positive and positive things will happen. And I was always like, whatever, like what's positively going to happen? And it wasn't until I started doing this diet that a lot of my mental issues kind of relaxed themselves and I started being more positive. And then I started noticing more positive stuff happening around me, which made me be even more positive and more positivity happening around me. And it was positively awesome. So I get what Dad's saying. If you're positive and you have a positive outlook on life, good things will happen. And I think the reason is because you're projecting positivity, you're projecting happiness, you're projecting good vibes, which in turn hit people, they get good vibes and the good vibes towards you, and they'll want to help you out in life. Where if you're just a negative Nancy all the time and you just hate life and you treat people like they're a cumbersome piece of crap or whatever the case may be, then those people aren't going to want to help you and they're going to be happy to watch you fail. If anything, they might even assist in it. And I've noticed since I went from negative Adam, the guy that everybody hated on Vlogging Life, to this positive guy. Yeah, I've had a couple negative incidents on my videos, I will agree. But since I kind of went from negative Nancy to positive Polly, if you will, things have kind of turned around for me. Things have gotten a lot better. My mental state being one. Maybe a pro tip for all of y'all out there. If you feel negative about life and you treat everything like a negative situation and you're just down on your ducks, I guess we can use that term. Do yourself a solid and try and turn it around. Try and find positivity in every day. You know, there's that Saturday Night Live skit where that guy stands in front of the mirror and he's like, I'm good enough, I'm strong enough, and I'm the best damn person in the world. And then he sits down and does his skit. But he always does that, and that's the first thing he does every day. And he's always smiling, he's always happy. Even if the world's taking a huge, massive dump on him, he always finds something to be happy about. And maybe that's what we gotta do. Because like I said, since I started being more positive, since I started actually having more positive outlook on life, things have been better. You know, like somebody said, well, yeah, but a buddy of mine was like, holy crap, dude, your channel views are down. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you used to get like 1,500 views a video. Now you're only getting 600. I said, yeah, but that means 600 people still want to hear what I have to say and see what I got to do. So that's good. You know, the negative side of this whole story is, oh, wow, 900 people gave up on your channel. Don't dwell on that. Dwell on 600 people still care and want to check it out. That's what I've been doing lately. I don't care about channel views being down. 600 people out of 1,500 people daily want to come and watch and see what's going on in my life. That's awesome, right? And that's what you got to do. Take a negative, turn it into a positive. Works out. But anyway, people, it's about 7 o'clock right now. And like I said, I'm still feeling rough from drinking last night. And the positive for this is the hangover reminded me of why I quit drinking in the first place. So I'm going to do myself a solid and pump the brakes on the liquors. And go forward with the waters because, you know, if your body was meant to run off of liquors, I'm sure the lakes would get you drunk. Just putting that out there. But anyway, I'm going to shut this down, get this edited up, and get it ready for deploy. Obviously, this is going up New Year's Day. So that's my outtake on New Year's resolutions and why I don't really ever get involved with them. Because, what can I say? New Year's resolutions are kind of pointless because nobody follows through with them. Hey people, on that note, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't much because my current state due to liquor. But if you did enjoy it, you know where that like button is. Give that a good old slap across the face. Leave a comment down below. Comment section's waiting for your stuff. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.